Your attention, please.
Three-finger.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
Come on now out of the pen.
Number
And
62.
as he does, let's take a look at what happened before the game when he was presented with his National League Delivery Man of the Year award from last season.
Well, no one wanted to face him when he came out of the pen last year. I mean, he was just flat out dominant. So watch out, because here he comes again, boys.
Anthony Kirk will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the night.
Leading off for Cincinnati.
To do something
Second
to prevent
baseman.
being shut out.
Anthony Kirk.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
A whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
Hey, nobody away.
That's ball
It's a
two.
little low there. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Get on base. The walk will do the trick.
2-1 after the foul ball there. He's set and the 2-1 pitch.
Hey!
Fastball is looked at for strike two.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first down here in the ninth.
Now, talk about a difference of 24 hours, man.
The left-hander, number 7,
Everything in sight.
Sean
Things sure have changed
Jones.
this time around. They haven't been able to get anything going at all.
Sean Jones will stand in,
Hey, we
needing
got
to do
one.
something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be
Hey,
able to
plays it
string
one
together
now.
a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Ball
This
that's
is just off
outside.
the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey!
High strike there, and it's 1-1.
Against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Ball
No
two.
offer on that.
I got
2
2 on
balls
the
and a
count.
strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. 2-2.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
One out, nobody on.
Full count, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Hey!
Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you get a good sense
Now
of
batting,
his value to this
third
ball
baseman,
by watching this.
Juan
2 hitters, 2
Bautista.
strikeouts, and now they're out away from wrapping this thing up.
2 outs here. Hey, come on now, here we go.
Stepping in now, Juan Bautista
Hey!
as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet.
Nope, that's a ball.
About it, but he holds up on the knuckle.
I got to count 1 and 2.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Shot fouled over towards the dugout. And a layoff.
2 balls,
ball that's
2
in the dirt
strikes.
that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything he's got, and he's still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Cincinnati, good night.
This game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 2-0. Good night from Chicago.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Reds, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 25 minutes. A reminder that your attention, please.
Three-finger reach
Now
smoke.
pitching for the
Come on
Cubs.
now out of the pen.
Number
And as he
62.
does, let's take a look at what happened
Three-finger
before the game when he was
reach smoke.
presented with his National League Delivery Man of the Year award from last season.
Well, no one wanted to face him when he came out of the pen last year. I mean, he was just flat out dominant. But watch out, because here he comes again, boys.
Striding in to start the 9th.
Leading off for St. Louis.
They'll look to get something
Right
going
fielder,
here and even this
Pete
game up.
up. And guys, this is
Nobody here, nobody.
leading off this end. He's your lead-off man. So maybe he can get things started.
0-1's the count.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
One ball, one
dirt
strike.
That time for a ball. 1-1. One pitch is a
Yep,
knuckle
1-2.
curve. He's in the
Right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Ball
misses and
inside.
will even at 2-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. The 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
We got full count.
3-2.
What an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. So the leadoff man does his job here to start the ninth.
Yeah, he's swinging
Up
a pretty
next for
hot
the
bat.
Cardinals,
3 for 4
shortstop,
now after the base hit.
Lawrence.
That wasn't a little
Quiñones.
breather. That ball was smoke.
Hey, here we go. Hey, nobody.
Standing in now, Lawrence Quiñones.
1-0.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Predictable out there, or he'll take advantage.
I got 1 ball, 1
Swing
strike.
and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Nobody out, runner on first. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Now a
2 balls,
58-foot
2
curveball
strikes.
that misses for a ball. This one's
3-2.
too low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
A runner at first with no outs here. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there.
Center fielder number 44, Eldon
This
T.
is mono and mono, and he throws it right past him.
Hey, one away, one away. Let's turn it. Come on now.
Stepping in now, Eldon T.
Ball.
The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I don't know that I want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball
1-1.
trying to swing through it. It's 1-1. Shot fouled over towards the dugout. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. This is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, he's in this game here trying to close this thing out. but he just made his job a little more difficult here in the ninth inning. This one gets away, and that will most certainly be scored as a wild pitch.
One out and a runner on second base. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt, and as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment, and as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
Bounce to first. Wallace loves it.
He's out.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Now batting,
Definitely an
the first baseman,
trade-off from a
Alexi
defensive point of view.
Cabrera.
Do let him get one run closer, but now with two away, all you need is one more out to finish this thing off.
It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Into the box now, Alexi Cabrera. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on the first.
He's out.
In time to get him. And the Cubs have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Well, this one certainly wasn't a spotless finish, that's for sure. He does surrender a run, but he also gets the final out here to pick up the series.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close two-run victory. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our top player of the game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final
Cubs
line
win
score
this one,
tonight. First for the
7-5.
victorious Chicago
Good night
Cubs.
from
7
Chicago.
runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. For St. Louis, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. A reminder that extra southbound CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Addison Street station 1 block east of Wrigley Field. Northbound passengers are asked to board at the Sheridan station. Post-game bus service will also be available on the 8 Halstead, 22 Clark, 152 Addison, and the 154 Wrigley Field. Your attention, please.
Three-fingered reach
Now
smile.
pitching for the
Come on
Chicago
now out of the
Cubs,
pen, and as he
number
does,
62.
let's take a look at what happened before the
Three-finger
game when he was presented
reach
with
smile.
his National League Delivery Man of the Year award from last season.
Well, no one wanted to face him when he came out of the pen last year. I mean, he was just flat out dominant. But watch out, because here he comes again, boys.
Striding in to start the ninth.
Leading up the bottom
Hey, nobody out now.
Going here and even this
Second
game up.
baseman.
It's a close ball game.
Ralph
It's starting to get
Palmer.
closer, so they need to get at least
Yeah, here we go.
here in this inning.
0-1's the
Striking
count.
out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Pulled high in the air.
Oh, you got it.
He's around
Time,
first on his way to second now. And
Two
a
base.
high bounce will take it over the outfield
Now batting,
wall, and he kicks
the
off the
pitcher.
inning with a ground rule
Adrian
double.
Navarro. Your attention, please.
We'll get the
Pitching
call
for the
here as he
Pirates.
hits for the pitcher.
Number 39, Joesph Marcotte.
We got no one. Hey, come on. We got to hold him right here.
Righty
Ball
against
match
righty
outside.
as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Ball two.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And with just a two-run lead, this normally wouldn't be a workaround spot. I just think he's
Ball
having
three.
trouble throwing strikes.
And that one's wide of the mark. Ball 3.
Hey.
That one's in there. 3-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a little flare out to left field, and that's
I go.
It's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
He's got to be out there on the mound.
Up next for Pittsburgh,
Going on
center
here.
fielder,
And comes in
Dirk
from the bullpen.
Lowe.
He throws 2 pitches now, and he's giving up a double and a single. Makes you wonder whether he'll even get a chance to throw a third pitch.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Dirk Lowe, and he does so representing.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
Hey, we got no outs.
Fastball, strike one. Now a
1 ball, 1
58-foot
strike.
curveball that misses for a ball.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he finds a way to catch the zone. It's 1-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
now
That's
batting,
a big strike.
third baseman, Cameron
Now
Diaz.
you're basically ground ball away from getting out of this.
Cameron
Hey, we got
Diaz
one.
steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right here.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope,
Low
that's a
for
ball.
ball 1.
They're definitely making him
Ball
work out
1, no
there.
strike.
He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Breaking ball.
Two
That's in
balls,
the dirt
no
as he
strike.
takes the ball.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches,
I got 2-1 to
2
count.
good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline. Right to him.
He's up.
Second for one.
He's out.
On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Another good job out of the bullpen here. That's nothing new. And that's save number 40 for him on the year.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. For the Pirates, 1 run on 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. A reminder that extra tea service to the south. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 62.
Let's take a look at what happened before the game when he was presented with his National League Delivery Man of the Year award from last season.
Well, no one wanted to face him when he came out of the pen last year. I mean, he was just flat out dominant. So watch out, because here he comes again, boys.
Patrick Royer will stand in now.
Leading up the bottom of the ninth inning for the Pirates.
Hitless in
Right
3
fielder,
at-bats so far.
number 27.
1-0.
First pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Look out.
2-0
now.
No outs here, huh? Yeah, all right, here we go now.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Hitter's count now. Here's the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Y'all gotta run. You guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you gotta shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Set. Here's the 3-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now.
Cut it, 2.
And he'll get in at second base as the time runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Up next for Pittsburgh,
What a great way to
catcher,
start off your
Ramon
late in this
Guzman.
ball game. He is pumped up out there at second base, trying to get his teammates into it.
So stepping in, number
Hey, get ahead,
30.
stay ahead. What do you
He'll
say
look to
now?
bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, no outs now, none.
Ball.
Fastball.
Counts 1-0.
Here it's ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
No one out with a runner at second. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting,
He knows his job.
the shortstop, Joesph
He's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it, but he's still got some work to do right now. He's not out of this thing yet.
Lucius.
One out, one out.
Step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
Here we go, guys.
Redemption too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Trying to hold the lead. Strike one. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far. But man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position. Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment. And as soon as he reached that at second base, he's off to third.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A man at third with one away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
And a big strikeout.
Now batting,
This would be
left
quite
fielder,
a right back if you
Sean
could get out of this one.
Gonzalez.
Right third.
So coming to the plate, Sean
Hey, 2 down.
Gonzalez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Swing and a miss.
No
And with
balls,
that,
2 strikes.
The Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ball game.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency happen.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to square that one off, and he'll get another chance. Chop foul with the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Has him down to their final strike. Here it comes. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Take it, take it, take it.
And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Yep, another day, another victory. Number 82 for them on the year, so that at least assures them of finishing the season with a winning record.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. So, guys, all three of us were treated to a well-played ball game all in all. And what do you say we go ahead and name this fella right here as our top player of the game?
Yeah,
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 9 hits.
So that just about does
No
it.
errors.
For
They
EK,
left 4 men
Psycho,
on
and the
base.
crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching
For the
MLB
Pirates,
The Show.
3 runs,
For more, get
6
those
hits,
smartphones and
no
tablets
errors.
out and
They
head
left
over to
2
the
men on
show.
base.
Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. In Game 5 of the World Series, Alberto Peralta had 3 hits in the contest as the Tigers took care of the Diamondbacks, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.
Your attention, please.
Three-fingered reach
Now
lock.
pitching for the
Come on
Cubs.
now out of the pen.
Number
And as he
62.
does, let's take a look at what happened
Three-fingered
before the game when he was
reach lock.
presented with his National League Delivery Man of the Year award from last season.
Well, no one wanted to face him when he came out of the pen last year. I mean, he was just flat out dominant. So watch out, because here he comes again, boys.
So coming to the plate, Luther
Now
Castillo.
batting.
Although there are a
Left
couple of
fielder.
bases open, and
Luther.
sticking around it. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
A man at third with one away. Ooh, that one deflects off him. I think it got his arm. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound.
Well, you know all the infielders
Now batting,
are trying to knock the
center
ball
fielder,
down in that RBI
Dave
situation.
Bannister.
On the mound, I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. By the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from score.
Stepping in now, Dave Bannister.
Come on, guys.
Left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
One down, one down.
All the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion.
No
of your
balls,
at-bat.
two strikes.
Not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well. Especially when you've got a good hitter.
3 runs already home here. On the ground with the right.
Here we go, roll it.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Yep,
Not going to
take
make it
him
to
right
third
there.
as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Well,
Now
I understand
batting.
the need to try and
Second
make
baseman,
something happen.
Jose
But when you're
Morales.
losing, the one thing you cannot afford to do is have guys get thrown out on the base path. And that makes an already tough situation even tougher.
Cubs have someone
Yeah, we got
working in the
two
bullpen
down.
now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Standing in now, Jose Morales. Throw on the
Got
first
it.
will be in time to get him, and the Cubs taking the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
Before we take our lead, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah,
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs,
And as he does, let's
number
take a look at what
62.
happened before the game when he was
Three-finger
presented with his National
Reach
League Delivery Man of the Year award from last season.
Well, no one wanted to face him when he came out of the pen last year. I mean, he was just flat out dominant. So watch out, because here he comes again, boys.
Bench hitting for the Brewers,
He's going to be asked
number
to try and
10,
be the rally starter
Aldo
as he's up off the
Pena.
bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth.
All right, come on now.
Shot foul at the plate, strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1.
No one out now, no one out.
Going to miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Boy, no messing around here in this ninth inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitching. It's usually a fastball.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1 and 2. down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth.
The right fielder, number 32, Lewis Driscoll.
Hey, first pitch strike, get ahead right here.
Needing to do something here to get on
Hey, we got one out here.
Down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in one.
Against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Pause, and the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
A lot of people wonder how to throw a knuckle
The left fielder, number
but you'll see it
31.
here. It's a little tough to see, but that
Castillo.
index finger really gets tucked back into the seam of the baseball. And that's what gives it the rotation and movement.
Hey, now we got 2.
Get ahead right here.
Into the box, Luther Castillo. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
One ball, one strike.
Swing through it. It's 1-1.
This fastball's looking pretty lively.
Hey!
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
2 balls,
They lay off
2
the
strikes.
curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitches are going to combine to finish off this victory.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line
Get
score
those
this afternoon.
smartphones
First
and
for the
tablets out and
victorious
head over to
Chicago Cubs.
theshowNation.com.
5 runs
The
on
Cubs
9
win
hits.
this one
No
5-3.
errors. They left 6
So
men on
long
base.
from Wrigleyville.
For the Brewers, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Your attention, please.
Three-finger reach.
Now pitching for the
Come on
Chicago
now out of the
Cubs,
pen, and as he
number
does,
42.
Let's take a look at what happened before the
Three-finger
game when he was presented
Reach
with his National League Delivery Man of the Year award from last season.
Well, no one wanted to face him when he came out of the pen last year. I mean, he was just flat out dominant. But watch out, because here he comes again, boys.
Striding in to start the ninth, Kenny Sizemore.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth.
Get ahead right here.
Catcher.
And this game up.
Kenny Sizemore.
The runnings get late, but they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Nobody down here.
Out in front of it, strike one. Instead, here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Pineda right there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder, Joesph Marcotte.
Will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of
One down, one down.
Take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
A little bouncer. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman, Danny Stahl.
Just 1 out away from picking up the save.
Hey, put it to one now.
Stahl makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning.
It's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's
That's
no
a ball.
luck in this sport, and that's for good reason.
1-0.
You got to fight for all 27 outs.
The 1-0 pitch. Swing.
1-1.
1-1.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one, all right.
And there's a
1-2.
swing and a miss on a good pitch, and now the Redbirds are down to their final strike.
2 down here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a nice win here for these guys. And now I think, EK, you better hurry up and get to a computer so you can get your taxes in by midnight.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 5-2. So long from St. Louis.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 62.
Let's take a look at what happened before the game when he was presented with his National League Delivery Man of the Year award from last season.
Well, no one wanted to face him when he came out of the pen last year. I mean, he was just flat out dominant. But watch out, because here he comes again, boys.
Carlos Garlobo will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the
Leading
ninth.
up the bottom of the ninth inning for the Pirates, the shortstop, Carlos Garlobo.
Yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Hey, let's go right here.
1-0. Crowd in there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Nobody.
And that fastball is definitely catching
1 ball, 1 strike.
Especially when it's on the inner half.
On the ground to third. Pinheiro loves it and taking it out there for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22, Sean Gonzalez.
Sean Gonzalez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
1 out now.
And you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner.
Hey, first pitch strike, get ahead right here.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
1-0. Swing.
1-1.
Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Ball.
Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Ralph Palmer.
Go ahead, try to hit it. He blew that 4-seamer right by the guy.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Standing in now, Ralph Palmer.
No, that's
Let's take a
down.
look at ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Hey, we got 2 down.
You're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul. Swing and a liner. Foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat.
Let's go. It's out. It's out.
One strike from the shutout. Here it comes. He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. It's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 3-0. Good night from Pittsburgh.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 6 hits. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs,
out of the pen.
number 62.
Let's take a look at what happened before the game when he was presented with his National League Delivery Man of the Year award from last season.
Well, no one wanted to face him when he came out of the pen last year. I mean, he was just flat out dominant. So watch out, because here he comes again, boys.
Patrick Royer gets another crack right here.
Now batting.
He's got a hit in 3
Right
tries
fielder.
to this point.
Patrick Royer.
Hey, 2 away now, 2 away.
Get the easy one now.
Here's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important.
Ball
It really
inside.
changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Swing and
I
a
got to
miss.
count 1 and
With
2.
that, the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ballgame. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
That's about as economical a save as you're ever going to find. He only threw 4 pitches, but they're enough to get the job done.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 4-1. So long from Pittsburgh.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left us. Your attention, please.
Three-finger reach.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
Now out of the pen.
Number 62.
Let's take a look at what happened before the game when he was presented with his National League Delivery Man of the Year award from last season.
Well, no one wanted to face him when he came out of the pen last year. I mean, he was just flat out dominant. But watch out, because here he comes again, boys.
Into the box, Terry Benoit.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Last time up.
Second baseman, Terry Benoit.
All right, come on now.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 2 feet too late.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Nieves comes up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets
underway.
underway.
Number 62, Gordon Wilkins.
Gordon Wilkins tripled homer run last time through, so let's see what he's got in store this time.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Yeah, we got one here.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right here.
To him on the way. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Oh,
that's over, but no, it's a ball and a strike. Looked like
one ball,
on
2 strike.
But it's 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Inside,
ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Wow, just a great at-bat right fielder. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Pete Adams stands into the box. He could really use a knock here.
Hey, we got one here
in the game so far.
Right.
Takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time.
Hey, let's rack them up.
First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Set. Here's the 0-1. And this is wide.
One ball,
and
strike.
1 strike. Line hard toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Lawrence.
Stepping
Quiñones.
in, Lawrence Quiñones, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. Tends to make better contact.
0-1.
I think he's happy to be over.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
1 out now.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Hit hard to
Hey,
short.
turn it, turn it, turn it.
One there.
He's out.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit, one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Cubs 1. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been
Our
watching
final line score
MLB
tonight,
The Show.
first for the
more,
victorious
get those
St. Louis
smartphones and
Cardinals.
tablets out
10
and head
runs,
over to the
13 hits,
shownation.com.
2
The
errors.
Cardinals win it.
They left 7 men on
10-3.
base.
Good night from Chicago.
For the Cubs, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Your attention, please.
Three-fingered Rietsma.
Now pitching for the
Come
Cubs.
on now out of the pen.
Number
And as he
62.
does, let's take a look at what happened before
Three-fingered
the game when he was
Rietsma.
presented with his National League Delivery Man of the Year award from last season.
Well, no one wanted to face him when he came out of the pen last year. I mean, he was just flat out dominant. So watch out, because here he comes again, boys.
Pinch hitting for the Cardinals.
We'll get the call here as
Number
he'll hit for the
26,
pitcher.
Pete Adams.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Come on, guys.
Runners on first with 1 down. That's
1-1.
for strike 1.
He's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that.
That's a ball.
And a knuckle curve.
Hey,
missed
one
that
away,
time.
one
One
away.
strike. They count.
This is skied out.
You
to
got
right.
it.
Moving
You got
under
it.
Ibanez, 2 gone.
Cut. Hold it. No.
Fernando Gonzalez gets another crack right.
Hey, now we got 2.
Gonna hit
Right
in
fielder,
3 strides to this
Fernando
point.
Gonzalez.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
First pitch, here it comes. Swinging a high pop-up straight back.
I got it. Ball.
Room back there. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Cardinals lead it 10-6. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple
Our final
of
line score
long
tonight,
home runs.
first for the
Really put his
victorious
guys on
St.
the
Louis. Your attention, please.
Rietsma.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
And as he does, let's
Number
take a look at what
62.
happened before the game when he was
Three-finger
presented with his National
Rietsma.
League Delivery Man of the Year award from last season.
Well, no one wanted to face him when he came out of the pen last year. I mean, he was just flat out dominant. So watch out, because here he comes again, boys.
Leading off the inning, Charles McCall.
Leading off for the
They'll look
Cardinals,
to get something going
center
here and
fielder,
even this game up.
Charles
It's a close ball game, but
McCall.
it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Hey, we got no outs here.
ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike one.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And
1-2.
The fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's
Nope.
got one.
I'll do.
And he goes off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late.
Now batting.
You can see where the
Catcher.
baseball is by the time
Robert
he gets the barrel
Leggett.
through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me
Your
he was
attention,
probably
please.
looking for something else.
Pinch hitting for St.
Antonio
Louis.
Casilla.
Number
will
22.
grab the bat and hit for the pitcher.
Antonio Casilla.
Hey, first pitch strike, get ahead right here. Hey, one down now, one down.
Curveball.
Oh.
Misses in the dirt for ball one. Bases are empty, one man up. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. In there, 1-2 now.
Against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's when he may walk out.
Good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of his zone, try and get him to chase, but when he's that far below the strike
next
zone,
for the Cardinals,
it becomes a lot easier.
Right fielder, Pete Adams.
Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs. Hey, come on, guys.
Standing in now, Pete Adams, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. No
That's a
offer
ball.
on that one. 2
2
balls
and 1.
and a strike.
He looks like he could run that fastball through the brick wall.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Here now is our Your attention, please.
Three-finger reach
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
And as he does,
Number
let's take a
62.
look at what happened before the game when he was presented with his National League Delivery Man of the Year award from last season.
Well, no one wanted to face
Leading
him.
off for the Nationals here in the bottom of the ninth.
Flat out dominant.
Right fielder.
0-1.
Tony
Here he comes again,
Yancey.
boys.
Tony Yancey is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
How big was that run they just scored in the top of the
Hey,
ninth?
nobody gone now.
Two strikes. Even a home run here won't tie this thing up.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his third strikeout of the game.
And I think right there, that's what you might call a
Up next for the Nationals. Catcher.
right down the middle. He's basically saying, hit it if you can.
Hey, we got one.
Into the box, Albert Lutz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here.
The left fielder, number 29, Mariano Cannon.
Mariano Cannon comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 outs here in the ninth. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope,
that's
that's
over,
it.
but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Ball
The
inside.
bullpen umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Out, 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 out. Hey, we got two. 2 down.
Final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, and you know, maybe the calendar change will do him some good as they begin a new month with a good victory.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Your attention, please.
Three-finger
Now pitching for Chicago, number 62.
Let's take a look at what happened before the game when he was presented with his National League Delivery Man of the Year award from last season.
Well, no one wanted to face
Leading
him
off in the
game
bottom of the ninth.
He was just
Center
flat out
fielder.
dominant. Watch out.
Bannister.
Here he comes again, boys.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first
Now
safely.
Second baseman,
Jose
Morales.
Morales plate now with the tying run first, so he'll be looking to drive the ball into the gap here. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
When a guy like this on the mound,
No outs here, huh?
down 0-2, that's a tough hole to climb out of.
Hey, ready for that ground ball right here.
The fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's a big strikeout.
The catcher, number 9, Junior Rodriguez.
Right, it's a called strike. The throw. Low
He's
throw,
safe.
and he can't handle the short hop. 1 out and a runner on second base. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Some guys live for this
Now
situation on the mound.
Third baseman, Omar Trejo.
It's all on you. And then you go out and punch someone out like that. I love it.
Omar Trejo will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
2 down now.
Chance at redemption, too.
And
Hey, come on
gets
now.
by him. And it is a run. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top.
1 ball.
Just fire
2 strike.
that thing in there.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2.
Here we
And
go.
he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swing, and he pops
Straight
it
up, straight up.
over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. So this
Your
game
attention,
will not
please.
end here in the bottom of the
Hitting
ninth. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious. Your attention, please.
Three-finger reach
Now
smoke.
pitching for the
Come on
Cubs.
now out of the pen.
Number
And as he
62.
does, let's take a look at what happened
Three-finger
before the game when he was
reach smoke.
presented with his National League Delivery Man of the Year award from last season.
Well, no one wanted to face him when he came out of the pen last year. I mean, he was just flat out dominant. So watch out, because here he comes again, boys.
James Bracken will dig
Hitting
in
off for San
the
Diego.
full third strike. his
Center
last
fielder.
time.
It's always a
James
frustrating thing to go
Bracken.
down looking, but you know what?
Come on, fellas, let's go.
You've got to let
0-1.
that one go and make the next AB count.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swing.
Hey,
and
no
strike
outs here,
Nothing
nobody
down.
on.
Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is.
Now
Hat trick,
batting.
my friend. That's the
Shortstop.
third strikeout of
Darn
the game.
Sosa.
Luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Hey, one away. One away.
Stepping in now, Garth Sosa.
Come on, fellas,
Takes
let's
a
go.
cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah.
Hey!
You watch the catcher's glove on some of
0-2.
these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Bases are empty, one man out. Not a bad
1 and
pitch there
2.
with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
I'd say he's made a pretty
Up
good
next for the
impression
Padres.
since coming on.
Second
2
baseman.
batters, 2 strikeouts to
DeMarcus
start the inning.
Smith.
DeMarcus Smith stands in,
Hey,
looking
get
to
ahead
put
right
the bat
here.
on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes.
Hey,
to
2
start
outs
the
here,
inning.
2 outs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
This is taken outside for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing
1-1.
through it. It's 1-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. He's around first on his way to second now.
Hey, no
And
runner,
he's
no
in
runner.
there
Eat it.
safely. He's got a double.
Well, the average is clearly not where he wants it to be, but you
The
wouldn't
right
know
fielder,
by
number
that swing
30,
right there.
Tim
Pitch selection has been
Laguna.
a problem for him, but this is right out over the plate. This might help him get back into a positive state of mind.
Into the box.
Yeah, here we go.
Laguna. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
2 down now. Here we go.
Swing.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Breaking ball.
2 balls,
That's in
2
the dirt
strikes.
as he takes a ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back for more from the north side after this. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their
Final
side
line
all
score
game
for this
long.
afternoon's
You'll
ball
see there,
game
he
for the
winds up with a
victorious
3-hit ball.
Your attention, please.
Three-finger
Now pitching for the Cubs.
Now out of the pen.
Number
And as he
62.
does, let's take a look at what happened
Three-finger
before the game when he was
Ritzma.
presented with his National League Delivery Man of the Year award from last season.
Leading off for Cincinnati.
Well,
First
no
baseman.
one wanted to face him
Roger
when he came out of the
Green.
pen. I mean, he was just flat out dominant. Oh, watch out.
Hey, nobody.
Here he comes again, boys.
Gets the fastball.
No ball,
by him
2
here.
strikes.
He's in control, 0 and 2. Very difficult to get on top of a
I got to
pitch
count
when
1
it's
and
coming
2.
in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Come on, fellas, let's
Ball
go.
and 2 strikes, here it is. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. High in the air out to center field. Sneed is there.
Got it, got it, got it.
1 down.
The left fielder, number 25, Johnny Hatcher.
Stepping in.
Hey, get ahead right here.
Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And a
Oh,
check
one's the
swing
count.
here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1 and 1. He finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1 and 2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything
Ball,
away.
that's outside.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting approach because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
On the ground to third. Pinheiro scoops it up. Throw gets him.
Got him.
2 down.
The catcher, number 35, Henry Diaz.
Henry Diaz stands in. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. From the stretch.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
And he tries to hold
Oh,
back
and
on
1.
the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Hey, come on, guys.
That's taken. Now it's 0 and 2.
I like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They lead it 2-1. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you wound up.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious, your attention please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs,
as he does,
number 62.
Before the game, when he was presented with his National League Delivery Man of the Year award from last season.
Well, no
Bench hitting for the Reds,
wanted to face him when
number
he came
41.
out of the pen last year. I mean, he was just
Roger
flat out dominant.
Green.
Watch out, because here he comes again, boys.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit.
No balls, 2 strikes.
If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Ball
Tough
match
to lay
outside.
off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
And another foul ball.
Hey, nobody away.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Well, a lot of people wonder how to throw a knuckle curve.
The batter, number 9.
You'll see it here.
Second
It's a little
baseman,
tough to see,
Carmen
but that index
Castro.
finger really gets tucked back into the seam of the baseball. And that's what gives it the rotation and movement.
Stepping in now, Carmen Castro.
Hey, we got one here, guys.
On a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. And boy, big problem here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring at it right
You go, you go.
He just hasn't been able to recognize
I got it, I got it.
well out of his zone.
Sneed back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2
number
gone.
16, Kevin
Couture makes his way to the plate.
You're out here.
Makes something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
It's not looking too good for him anymore. But
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And there's
One
a
ball, 2
swing
strikes.
and a miss, so the Reds are down to their final strike. Now the small but vocal crowd come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our top player of the game award.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.